So I've set up this trade and I just want to show how my alert system and my webhook work. This is a 15-minute pound Aussie head and shoulder. So that's a shoulder, that's a head, and then probably, honestly, that's a shoulder. So I set up these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 alerts. I'm trying to get it more automated, but this is where we're at right now. So first is the trade expiry alert. If price goes beyond this line, then the whole thing's expired. So that will send this message to my web server, which is basically action veto and name trade expiry. And all it does is create a variable on the web server that veto trade expiry has happened at this time. Then we've got the too high. So if price goes above this line, then we're going to say, nah, that invalidates the trade. So, and that's the same thing. It's going to send a veto. It's going to create a veto record on the server called too high for this instrument. Then we've got the break and close, which is this neckline. If price crosses down and closes, and then it's going to create a prep action, and it's going to be called break and close. And if there were any retests that happened before that, it clears them because we want break and close followed by a retest. And then we've got the retest trend line, and I mean, it's just same message. Action is the prep, and name is retest. But this one doesn't have to have a close, so it'll just go, if it crosses up across that trend line, that's the retest trigger done. And then finally, we've got the actual trade, which is here, which uses the candle signal. So you see this big orange candle here. Are there any other examples? There's one that got cancelled. So this is the big orange candle. So if it finds one of those, it will enter short. It'll put the stop loss at the entry at the bottom of the candle plus 1 pip, the stop loss at the top of the candle plus 1 pip, the take profit is absolute, which is down here, 187.57.4, and risk 1% of the account. And if we get a candle before we get a break and close and a retest, it'll ignore it. And if we get a veto, like if it hits the too high or hits the trade expiry, then the whole thing's over. Either of those will veto the trade, and those two have to happen in order, followed by the candle before it'll actually do the trade. And that is how my automatic trading system works. So now I can go to Bunnings and buy some screws, and then I come back, probably price will hit that too high, but maybe it will enter a trade. We'll see. Thank you for watching my video. Have a good day.